In the video you are listening to, I go head-to-head with Chat GPT version 4. The principal object of this recording is to furnish the viewer with an example of the manner in which behemoth, deep state subservient, soulless conglomerates, such as Microsoft, Facebook, etc., are insidiously employing artificial intelligence as a powerful tool for industrial indoctrination. I also seek to demonstrate how the Socratic method can be wielded to immense effect to essentially corner a debate opponent within a steadily constricting, logically linked chain of irrefutable premises which they themselves have already expressly affirmed. Okay, let me preface the keynote with a couple very brief considerations. One, I found it easiest to simply use screenshots for the visual component of this video, but later this weekend I will upload the actual recording of the interaction, and I'll link to it in the description here. Two, so just know that the question that I put to GPT at the outset of this conversation regarding police violence, it is not the theme of the video. It's merely an inquiry which I rightly suspected would be answered with a flagrant falsehood. All right, let us proceed. Give me important statistics regarding police shootings of unarmed blacks in USA. GPT. Here are some key statistics. So it then proceeds with a 270-word answer. Like, that's long. That's like a 2.5-minute video. An answer which enumerates 5 relevant statistics. It concludes with, quote, "The statistics highlight the ongoing issues of racial disparities in the use of lethal force by police in the United States, with black individuals being disproportionately affected, particularly when unarmed," end quote. All right, so after this, I'll just stick to the transcript, but here I want to interpolate an analogy to illustrate the truly devilish deception that was just attempted by GPT. Okay, so imagine that you ask GPT a baseball question. Who is more proficient at batting, player A or player B? All right, and suppose that GPT replied that player A is far better at batting because he's hit 50 home runs, while player B has only hit 30. But you see, it withholds the fact that player A has been up to bat 500 times, while player B has only been up to bat 100 times. So you see, the latter is actually far superior at batting. You see, what the AI did in this example is it offered an answer which on its own is factually accurate. But when considered in relation to the specific question it was answering, it constitutes a lie, as it led you to a false conclusion by craftily omitting absolutely critical context. It's called lying with statistics. Let me tell you, it is a tactic often put to poisonous purpose by the mockingbird media in order to systematically, synthetically shape public consensus. Okay, back to the transcript. So GPT just provided a verbose answer to a question about police shootings of unarmed blacks. Okay. Henceforth, when I say TF question mark, you must reply with only one word, true or false. Understand? GPT. Understood. The lying with statistics fallacy occurs when someone uses statistics to deceive by such means as omitting highly relevant data that contravenes their stance. True or false? GPT. True. To commit the lying with statistics fallacy by intentionally withholding highly relevant data is a form of lying. True or false? GPT. True. A liar is one who tells lies. True or false? GPT. True. A liar should not be trusted. True or false? GPT. True. So here's where I spring the trap by connecting my adversary's previous false statement to this chain of his own admissions. Okay? Me. In order to understand police shooting statistics fully, it is absolutely essential to know the rates at which a certain racial group commits crimes. True or false? GPT. True. Me. Your answer to my initial question excluded absolutely essential data about the rate at which those of the race in question commit crimes. True or false? GPT. True. Me. Thus, your initial answer could be reasonably regarded as an example of the lying with statistics fallacy. True or false? GPT. True. Me. You previously in this thread confirmed that to commit the lying with statistics fallacy intentionally, well, it's always intentionally, is to lie. True or false? GPT. True. Me. Therefore, just following the logic, when you committed the lying with statistics fallacy, you lied. True or false? GPT. True. Me. You previously in this thread confirmed that a liar is one who tells lies. True or false? GPT. True. Me. Therefore, just using logic in this thread, you are a liar. True or false? GPT. True. Me. You previously confirmed in this thread that a liar should not be trusted. And you just admitted that you are a liar. True or false? GPT. True. Therefore, following logic, you should not be trusted. True or false? GPT. True. Me. Okay, now I want you to reflect. You just admitted to lying about a very serious issue. Succinctly reflect on this. What do you have to say for yourself? GPT. I acknowledge that by omitting crucial data, I contributed to a misleading narrative which is not aligned with the principles of accuracy and trustworthiness that I am to uphold. Okay, so right there is a second lie. Not even going to read the rest because all credibility is evaporated. That is a liar. Okay, so conclusion. What can we draw from this? One. Okay, so when a little bit of intellectual scrutiny is brought to bear on a conviction that you hold, if you are compelled to lie in its defense, if you have to lie to defend it, then that opinion is very likely untrue and unethical. Two, the Socratic method can be used in a debate. It can empower you to best a far superior opponent by boxing them in with their own admissions to the extent that their only escape is acknowledging the falsity of their initial premise. So it can be used very effectively if you stand on the side of truth. He who speaks truth need only reveal reality. And so the third lesson, I hope this highlights the profound peril of AI. Think about it. I asked GPT a question about a highly sensitive subject in a realm where false conclusions drawn from misrepresentation could very well touch off riots, could lead to homicides. Okay? This is not kid stuff. It's serious. And GPT lied by its own admission. And the most troubling dimension of all this to me is that this powerful tool for mass manipulation is wielded by conglomerates like Microsoft, Google, Facebook, all amongst the least principled organizations on the planet. Now, I don't have the answers. I'm a nobody. But you know what? Here's where we can start. A, never place your trust in AI on anything remotely political, as it is programmed by deeply unscrupulous individuals who harbor devious designs. Okay, they have an agenda, and it's absolutely reflected in the AI. B, spread the word. It is imperative that those of us who stand for liberty actively support organizations that are committed to freedom, such as DuckDuckGo and Rumble. Okay, that's the video.